friends. So this is a continuation video of the previous one. So here also we will be learning more about the formatting things. Say we have added a figure and cropped it and wrapped the text and all. Okay, now say suppose I want to add a caption to this. Right. So I will add the caption to this. Say I'm moving my figure to the appropriate place. Let me move it once again. Say suppose I have already fixed my position of the figure and I do not want it to move. Again, I can go to wrap text. Okay. And I can say in line with the text. Right. Now it will not move. As I'm showing here, it is not going to move easily. Right. So I can go back and do this tight so that I can easily move my figure. Now, how do I add a caption to this figure? Say double click on this, go to references and say insert caption. Right. Automatically it will start assigning the figure numbers as well. You can edit as well later. Say I'll click on OK. Now I will add tick mark. Right. So this is what I am expecting the caption of this figure to be. Okay. And I can align this figure and my caption. Say suppose I want in this figure caption to be of in the required format as I showed you. Say this is a required caption format. Say I'll select this, Control Shift C and Control Shift V. Okay. Now your figure is ready. So that's about the figure point. Next, very commonly that you come across is insertion of a tables. Right. When you want to insert a table, say suppose this is a double column format and you want to insert a figure. Right. So there are two ways. One is you can extend the figure for both the columns. That is also allowed. Okay. Otherwise, I can go and insert a table like this. Okay. Within the single column as well. Right. So if I have too much of data, say if I have too much of data, it's very difficult for you to handle the table. So now I can extend this figure. Okay. If you do not change the column and all, if you extend it, half of the table will be gone. So what you have to do is, okay, select this table, right, and go to layout, right, and click on columns, say make it one column. So the while the remaining text is double column, only this table is a single column, and you can move this table wherever you want, right? So now same thing, I'll select this table. I'll have to add the caption now. I will go to again references. I will say insert caption. When I say insert caption, you have an option here. Say now I'm doing it for a table. So in the label section, instead of figure, select it as table. When you select the table, the position is automatically decided. By default, it is above the selected column. Right. So as I mentioned in the previous video, for all the tables, the caption should come over the table, on the table. For all the figures, right, it will be below the figure, right? So you can try out this adding a table caption, and here it is not in the form of text where you can enter and move the caption. So I can make center aligned, I can make left right aligned. Mostly, usually it will be in the left aligned or the center aligned. So that is where we have learned about the inserting a table and formatting the table according to your paper template. If it has a single column, so you need not worry. By default, it will be a single column. So you can extend the table based on the column. And also, based on the other options available are when you select the table by just clicking on this plus mark, okay, and you have option, right? So you have three options here: auto fit to contents, auto fit to window, fixed column width, right? So if I say auto fit to contents, right, based on the length of the content that you're putting, the column size, width and height are decided. Say suppose if I say auto fit to window, you can see now based on the size of the window, the type, the table, column widths, everything is decided, right? And fixed column width, so you can specify the width, and whatever is a one column width that you set, that will be fixed across the all the other columns, or you can set each of the column width, right? Say suppose you want to make this text in a different fashion. Says I can have a text like this, right? So there might be some case where your text or the headings of the table is very long, so you may have to do this. So this is also one formatting option that I'm telling you. So next is I can go to table properties. I'll go back to my text direction into normal one. I will go to this text. Okay. So another option is I can go to table and say table properties. Okay. Now I want this every cell cut text. I want it to be in the middle, right? I can go to cell option here after table properties, go to cell option. I can say center and press OK. Now all the contents, whatever you are adding in each of the cell, it will appear in the center, right? And still if you want to put it in the center aligned, so you can use this option so that it is center aligned, right? Otherwise, so you can go back to the table properties, right? You can select the bottom. It will be like this. So other table properties are, so you can say um, from the indentation, from the line, how much space that you want to have. The border of the table can be set, right? Usually it is fixed in a template. You can use the same template. Okay. So, or otherwise you can select the whichever you want, you can select this table borders and shading. Say, if you look at this template, whatever the I have used previously, the template is like this. I don't have columns at all. I don't have these lines, vertical lines at all. Only horizontal line to separate the headings from the content of the table. Otherwise, it is plain. At the bottom, you can see double line, right? So based on whatever is the prescribed table format, please format your table accordingly. All right. So in couple of videos, in the previous video and this video, we have seen how to format a figure and how do you format your table, right? So hope this was useful. And one more important option of making some pages in the landscape, some pages in the portrait. I'll show you in the next video. See you in the next video. Thank you.